Have you ever been around someone who seems friendly on the surface, but on an intuitive level, you feel that something doesn't quite add up? Have you ever felt a subtle discomfort, an intuition telling you that behind that smile, something dark is hiding? Carl Jung, one of the greatest researchers of the human mind, spoke of a fundamental concept, the shadow. The shadow is the hidden part of ourselves that we deny, but which often shows up in how we treat others. When someone feels hatred, envy, or resentment, they try to hide it, but never completely. The signs are there. They are subtle, but undeniable. Today, I will reveal 8 undeniable signs that someone around you may be harboring hostile feelings, even if they're doing everything they can to hide them. Be careful, because the 8th sign is the most devious of all, and it can flip your perception of certain people upside down. First, sarcasm and contempt disguised as irony. Hidden hostility doesn't always show itself openly. Some people prefer to express it through sarcastic jokes, jabs, or biting irony. They mock things that are sensitive for you, but when you try to point it out, they respond with phrases like, "I was just joking. Don't be so sensitive. You just don't know how to take a joke." This is especially insidious behavior because it leaves you feeling uncomfortable while the other person maintains the mask of a harmless jokester. In reality, repeated irony about specific topics is a clear sign of hidden contempt. If their jokes always leave you feeling humiliated or belittled, especially if they keep joking about the same topics over time, this is not just humor. It's a sign of suppressed hostility. Jung believed that our personal shadow projects onto others in subtle, and sometimes even unintentional, ways. When someone consistently uses irony to attack certain aspects of your personality, they're revealing what they can't accept in themselves. Second, subtle sabotage. If someone near you feels threatened by your success or growth, they may try to sabotage you in hidden ways. Sabotage isn't always obvious or straightforward. Sometimes it shows up as bad advice, distorted information, or small mistakes that, added together, block you from reaching your goals. A friend who forgets to tell you important information. A family member who accidentally leaves out key details. A coworker who unintentionally complicates your work. At first, it may seem like innocent carelessness. But if these accidents happen repeatedly, especially during critical moments, you should ask yourself whether they're really accidental. Jung explained that if a person can't accept their own failures, they may unconsciously project their frustration onto others, holding them back to avoid feeling worse about themselves. Third, quiet competition. Some people can't accept your success without feeling a need to outdo you. Every win you share is immediately followed by their attempt to shift attention to themselves, downplay your success, or make it seem insignificant. If you share good news, instead of congratulating you, they say things like, "Oh yeah, that happened to me too. Actually, I did even better." This silent competition often stems from deep inner insecurity. Jung believed that projection of the shadow makes people see in others the qualities they can't develop in themselves. People who feel inadequate will try to belittle you or compete with you, not to genuinely succeed, but to avoid facing their own insecurity. Fourth, fake friendliness. Those who secretly hate you may disguise it as false concern. At first glance, they seem kind and say all the right things, but something is missing in their words and actions, sincerity. When you need help, they downplay your problem, make excuses, or come up with reasons not to help. But most importantly, when you succeed, their enthusiasm feels fake, or it's completely absent. Why does this happen? Jung spoke of ego dissociation, where some people become emotionally distant from those around them. This creates coldness and an inability to sincerely support others. It leads to cold relationships, the inability to celebrate others, and a subconscious desire to devalue other people's success. But at the root of this is deep internal conflict. Someone who can't accept their own failures is irritated by your success. Someone who envies you can't even admit it to themselves. Someone who sees in you a reflection of who they wanted to be, but couldn't become. Such people are afraid to show genuine support because doing so would mean admitting that you achieved something better than they did. Someone who's truly happy for you will never treat your victory as unimportant. Someone who secretly envies or despises you will always find a way to diminish your success. Choose those who support you, not those who force a smile to your face but rejoice at your failures behind your back. 5th, control disguised as care. Some people try to control your life under the guise of care and wanting to help. They claim they want what's best for you, but in reality, their motives are something else entirely. They criticize every decision you make, making you doubt your own judgment. They undermine your self-confidence while pretending to offer friendly advice. They question your ability to make choices, making you feel dependent on their opinion. Why do they do this? Carl Jung stated that the need to control others stems from fear of internal chaos. When a person can't deal with their own emotions, they try to manage the lives of others to avoid facing their own instability. This means that those who try to impose their will on you are actually afraid of losing control over themselves. Control disguised as care is a form of manipulation that slowly destroys your independence and confidence. Remember, genuine care doesn't make you dependent, it gives you the strength to walk your own path. True support doesn't suppress you, it helps you grow. Those who truly love you will never try to run your life. You have the right to be the master of your own destiny. Don't let anyone take that power away from you. 6th, gossip and criticism. If someone harbors negative feelings toward you, they usually won't say it to your face. Instead, they'll talk about you behind your back, spreading gossip, rumors, and criticism to damage your reputation and mess up your life. Why do people gossip? They're jealous of you. Your success reminds them of their own failures. They feel weak, so they try to bring you down to feel better about themselves. They're afraid of you and want to ruin your reputation before you get even stronger. Carl Jung said that those who spread negativity about others are actually projecting their own weaknesses. Meaning, they're not telling the truth about you, they're exposing their own nature. How can you protect yourself from gossipers and critics? Don't react emotionally. Gossips feed on your reaction. If you get angry, defensive, or strike back, they enjoy it. The best way to handle it? Ignore them or respond with cold calmness. Talk only to people you trust. Don't share personal information with people who might use it against you. Keep the important details of your life within a tight circle of trusted individuals. Act, don't explain. Rumors survive only when people have no evidence to disprove them. You don't need to prove with words that they're lying. Just live in a way that your actions speak for themselves. Recognize hidden envy. If someone constantly talks badly about others, sooner or later they'll talk badly about you, too. Remember, the person who brings you gossip will also carry your words to others. Don't let their words affect your self-worth. If someone speaks badly about you, that doesn't mean something's wrong with you. People don't talk about those they don't care about. If they're talking about you, it means you matter. Gossip and criticism are weapons of the weak, people who can't confront you directly, so they attack you from the shadows. Remember, real friends talk to you, not about you. Strong people discuss ideas. Weak people discuss other people. If they're talking behind your back, that means you're ahead of them. 7th, resentment toward your success. People who genuinely care about you are truly happy when you succeed. They are proud of your achievements, support you, and inspire you to reach new heights. But if someone secretly envies you, they won't be able to hide their irritation. How does this show up? Cold or distant reactions. They don't want to show their envy, but they can't genuinely celebrate with you. Sarcasm and passive aggression. Their comments may sound like jokes, but underneath is irritation and bitterness. Attempts to downplay your success. They try to make it seem like luck or something small, so they don't have to acknowledge your accomplishments. Competition instead of support. Instead of being happy for you, they try to outdo you. They don't want to acknowledge your win. Instead, they try to shift the spotlight back onto themselves. Open irritability and distance. Some people even start avoiding you when things are going well. They talk to you less than before. They become cold or annoyed. They don't want to engage in conversations about your success. They feel uncomfortable around you because your success reminds them of their own failures. Life is too short to spend it with people who can't be happy for you. Remember, those who truly care about you will be proud of your success. Those who resent your success were never really on your side. 8th, nonverbal signals. Negative emotions always find a way to show themselves through body language, even if the person tries to hide them. We may not hear harsh words or see open aggression, but the body always reveals true feelings. As Jung said, the body and the unconscious never lie. Human intuition is a powerful tool. If you feel that something is off, it most likely is. How to protect yourself from people who hide hostility. Trust your intuition. If something feels strange, even if the person appears friendly on the outside, don't ignore that feeling. Observe their behavior in different situations. If someone is genuinely happy for you, you'll see it. If they get irritated by your success but try to hide it, their gestures will give them away. Limit contact with those who fake it. If someone has to pretend to be happy for you, they're not really on your side. Don't try to expose them. The best way to disarm a hypocrite is to ignore them and keep moving forward. Words can lie, but the body speaks the truth. If your gut tells you someone envies you or hides hostility, it's probably true. Real friends don't make you question yourself. Remember, if you have to guess whether someone treats you well, you already know the answer. How to protect yourself from hidden hostility. Now that you know the 8 undeniable signs of hidden hostility, it's important to understand how to shield yourself from such people and their influence. First, trust your intuition. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, even if they act friendly, don't ignore that feeling. Your intuition picks up on subtle signals that your conscious mind might miss. Second, set boundaries. Don't let these people use you or affect your emotional state. Set clear limits. That kind of joke is not okay with me. I don't want to talk about that. I value my achievement. I don't need comparisons. If someone keeps crossing your boundaries, it's not an accident. Third, don't play their game. Some people unconsciously provoke you, trying to make you doubt yourself, compete, or defend yourself. Don't fall for it. If someone uses sarcasm, ask, "Do you really need to say it like that?" If they shift the conversation to themselves, don't react. They're looking for validation, not real dialogue. Fourth, limit communication. If you see that someone is consistently undermining you, even after you've tried to set boundaries, cut down contact. Don't share important things with them. Don't expect their support. If possible, distance yourself emotionally and physically. Fifth, pay attention to actions, not words. People may say they're your friends, but if their actions say otherwise, then their words mean nothing. Do they support you in hard times? Are they truly happy about your success? Do they use your success against you? Real friends don't make you question yourself. Sixth, work on your self-esteem. The stronger your confidence, the less influence such people will have over you. Don't wait for approval from others if you know you made the right choice. Don't try to prove your worth to those who refuse to see it. Learn to celebrate your wins, even if no one claps for you. Seventh, build the right circle around you. If someone constantly sabotages you, criticizes you, or secretly competes with you, ask yourself, why is this person still in my life? Surround yourself with those who are genuinely happy for you, who inspire and support you. Remember, your success, your joy, and your life should not depend on someone's hidden approval. You deserve people who see your worth, without games, without rivalry.